the Mutalisk. But he doesn't really have anything to kill the Thors with. He has some ultras now.
Ultras for Thors, that's a pretty late game build.
Hellbats are trying to kill the Banelings, but they're on creep and have centrifugal hooks, so that's not happening. One Thor does go down to the Ultralisk. Lings are coming in for the wraparound. And Sue has forced a retreat after losing, after Flash has lost all but one Thor now. And I think from this point, Sue has basically secured himself the game. My sister sent me a gif of I don't know what. So, I am confused now. This one Marauder got left behind. It will now suffer a tragic death, being chased by Zerglings and shot at by a queen.
Sounds like Shakespearean way to go.
Oh yes. And that's GG from Flash. Thoughts?
That game is definitely not a Flash. For PvT, that is.
For what?
For PvT, that is.
PvT?
Yeah, sorry, ZVT.
I mean, it definitely got to the late game. But, I mean, I feel like aside from TVT, TVZ is the longest matchup because everything's been figured out. So, like, you can die at any point in a PVZ or a TVZ, but like, how do I explain this? Okay, in a PVZ, you usually don't die in the first 10 minutes of the game. Then from the 10-minute mark to the 20-minute mark, there's a 90% chance that the game is decided right then. Because, essentially, the Protoss goes for a 2-based or 3-based all-in. And the Zerg has to figure out some way of dealing with it. A ZVZ, similarly, you have the roaches coming at each other, and then one of them chooses a tech progression, and then they either win or lose because they chose a tech progression. And that kind of comes out to the same time frame. But like TVZ, it's like, well, you're gonna do this and I'm gonna do this, so we're both gonna be on this composition at this time, and so it's all a matter of whether I use my composition properly. There's not a whole lot of options. Like, I mean, you could go for, like, so usually the Terran goes for one Reaper, but sometimes they may go up to 3. Occasionally, if it's like Catalina, they might go up to like 8. But that's like really unusual. Like there's definitely the matchup is figured out, is what I'm trying to say. So because it's figured out, it tends to go longer. Just because it's figured out, not because it's necessarily like siege tank on siege tank all day.
All day. All day, all day.
All day, air day.
You're inspiring, Aiur.
Huh?
You're inspiring, Aiur.
How so?
I'm just making a pun.
Okay. Have you tried our new spawning feature? When you group up with your friends, everyone is automatically upgraded to the highest expansion level owned by your group.
Ah, that's nice. Thank you, Hints.
It's not like we haven't done that before. Okay. And we are still loading. Why?
Loading. Loading all day, every day.
Which game was that? Or which game are we on?
I think we're on the second game.
Oh, that was the first one? Okay.
I believe. Alright, spotting in the top left, the orange Zerg, Sue in the lead, Sue.
And spawning in the top right. Your red turn. It's Flash.
Who is seeking to win this game in a flash.
Don't know about that. There aren't, it's not like we're gonna see another bunker rush like we saw last time we were on this map.
You can see a worker rush now.
That would have left even earlier. Well, actually, I shouldn't rule out a bunker rush entirely, because he hasn't built his supply depot yet. You'd like that, I think. You like fast games. Or so I get the impression.
Like my StarCraft games, I like my soccer. Fast-paced, quick, and with a lot of offense.
Okay. I definitely like to play fast, but I don't know in terms of watching if I have a particular preference. Casting, though, I hate long games because you get a lot of dead time where you're just like, well, they're building more units.
Let's make a pun, or tell a story, or talk about Justice League, or...
No! You just...
But
Flash, Justice League.
I just love the game. Anyways.
Oh. Okay.
I hope this doesn't hurt our fan base.
I should tell Eric about that one. You can tell him later tonight. Yeah, it's not looking like this is gonna be any sort of... If anyone is going to make this a fast game, I'd actually expect it to be Sue, because on this map, it's very hard for the Zerg to hold their third base, or take a proper engagement once they're trying to go for their fourth. So consequently, a lot of Zerg players like to go for a Baneling Roach bust around the 9-minute mark, roughly, give or take. Sometime, I'm not remembering the exact timings at the moment, but yeah. Reaper is out for Flash. It's gonna go scout the map now. It's gonna head south first. And, actually no. It's not going to go scout the map. What? Huh? I am Flash's Reaper, and I am on strike. I choose to do nothing. I will move slightly.
Sounds like me and my senior year in high school.
Now I will go south. Sounds like who in high school?
Me and my senior year in high school.
Ah, that sounds about like everyone in their senior year in high school.
Well, then there's like the super aggressive football jocks that are like, I'm gonna do everything in my high school year because this is like where I'm gonna peak in my life. But then there's kind of me, like, I am so thoroughly sick of high school and doing nothing.
Okay. It sounds like senioritis. Sue realizes that there's no creep at the natural, so unless he's being cheesed, there's no reason why Sue should be up there. So Flash turns around with his Reaper. I'm gonna go to the other base.